What's happening? Welcome back to the tube. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this, but whatever, we're here anyway. So, basic rundown of why I'm here talking to you is because, so for the past year, I've briefly explained this on my Instagram, but for the past year, I've just been lazy. I've lost my love for training. I've grown my coaching business. I've quit my full-time job, my FIFO job. And just a lot of changes happening in life. Not excuses though, because I have just been lazy, like straight up. I've had time to do it. I've just been like, nah, just not motivated. I just lost my love for seeing changes and like lost my love for training and like everything that comes along with it. I had a bit of a reset in, I went to a mate's thing on the Gold Coast. Yeah, I just had a bit of a reset and I came back and I'm just like, yeah, this is like, I needed that because now I'm more motivated than ever to do stuff. Yeah, just having that big reset that I haven't had since I moved over to WA in like a year. It was it was necessary. So it's actually served me well. And anyway, what I'm getting at is over the next 8 weeks, probably gonna be longer, but over the next 8 weeks, we're gonna start on that. Assuming I don't put on too much fat, we're gonna be going on a bit of a bulk, trying to get as much muscle back as I can in the shortest amount of time. And obviously we know like 8 weeks is only 8 weeks. It's not like a crazy amount of time where like I'm gonna fully bounce back to what I was. But I think we can make a fucking pretty good dent in it. Yeah, so anyway, that's me. Yeah, like I am about 20 kilos lighter than what I was a year ago. I was like 105, 107 kilos. Granted, I was probably pushing 18, 20% body fat. I definitely wasn't lean. I'm still vascular, in the average layman's terms, not considered fat, but I wasn't lean. Like didn't have like a dominant six pack or anything like that. Yeah, even since then, like fat or not, I've just lost a lot of weight. My muscles have gone into hibernation. That's a whole other separate thing. Like not training as hard, not eating as much, especially now. I've been on a deficit for the past few months as well, just like trying to lose fat. And I've lost fat, but alongside with not training, it just kind of forces, like your muscles have no point of being there. Like there's just no reason for them to be there. So in general, losing muscle is a lot harder than what people think it is. And you don't really lose it. It just kind of goes into hibernation. So as soon as you kick back into gear, you start eating more again, it comes back. Especially after you've been training for a few years before and you've got, that bit of mature muscle there, it comes back pretty quick. That's why I'm expecting, fingers crossed, awkward if not, but I'm expecting like some pretty decent changes in this next 8 weeks. And I just think, in my head, the reason why I'm making this YouTube is because I'm considering like vlogging it and just kind of keeping track on it. I don't, honestly, I'll be honest with myself, I don't think it's gonna be a daily thing. Might be weekly, might be a couple times a week. But nevertheless, that is what the new tube's about. And that's what it's gonna be. And you can just see along the way and see what a realistic 8 weeks of dialing food, training and sleep and everything in between, what it actually can look like if you do it properly. So, breakfast. Right, so, I'm gonna show you what I'm cooking. I'm gonna show you what I'm eating on this journey to jacked, miniature to massive, no muscles to muscles, whatever the fuck it's called. I eat really basic. One, cause like I don't mind eating basic, like I can eat basic food and still tastes all right to me. Two, it's easy as fuck to track. Like when you got all these different ingredients and you're whipping up hectic food, it's like 10 different things you got to track in one meal. So it's a lot easier. Like I keep it to like 3 ingredients max. And then, so I'll just show what I whip up. What I have for breakfast is it's like bacon, rice and eggs. It's good, it's chill. Chuck a little bit of soy sauce in there. And it's pretty decent. Our rice cooker's sick. I don't know how to cook shit. Like I'm not very good at cooking. That's why I also use less ingredients. But how good are rice cookers? You just put the rice in there with the water. Don't even have to time that bitch. You just flick it on and the rice is ready. All right, you know what we're actually gonna do? A quick lesson. You know what I'm gonna do? Every YouTube video, I think I'm gonna do one of these a week. I don't know, this is the first one, but I think I'm gonna do one of these a week on this minute to muscular. That's a good one, minute to muscular. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but we're gonna come up with a proper name. I think I'm gonna do one episode a week. Yeah, so what we'll do, I'll get the whiteboard out. And I don't know what I'm gonna do. Let me think, just give me a second. We're gonna show you to do with bulking. All right, yeah, sweet. All right, we'll do a quick little 1, 2, 3. Hold on. I was gonna move the camera, but yeah, I'll just bring the whiteboard over here. That just makes more sense, doesn't it? It's on wheels anyway, so this is like the basic like breakdown of if you wanted to go on like, you know, a light decent bulk. This is like the split that, yeah, like the calorie split that you should have. So a lot of people I find really just don't use carbs very much, and especially when you're in a bulk, your body like utilizes carbs like very well. So a good split to have, and the split that I pretty much use is what I am using now. 25% from protein, 50% from carbs, and 25% from fats. Now that's calories, not grams. So like, don't split your grams up into like that, because then, yeah, that's gonna be fucking, yeah, that's just too much shit. This is a calorie breakdown. So like for me, for this split up into grams, like my calories, I don't really move around that much. Like I'm not really like too active because I like work from home. I just literally, basically the only thing that I do is go to the gym. That's it. And before, like when I wasn't doing this and I wasn't really going to the gym, like it was nothing. Like nothing at all. Yeah, my expenditure is really low. So my calories are only really sitting at like 3,200-ish. For me to get to that 3,200-ish calories is, yeah, this is the grams that I am personally using. I weigh, what do I weigh at the moment? I weigh like 87 right now, which is fucked because I used to be 107, like 100, 105, 107. Yeah, that was me. So that's this, you know, this is why I think you might be able to understand why I feel like a little shell right now, is because I am. I see old videos and old photos and I'm like, holy shit, who is that cuz? Because it's not me. I'm a string bean at the moment, but I think I'm having like 200 grams protein. I think my carbs are like 480 or something like that. And my fats are 80, I'm pretty sure. Excuse my messy writing, but it's, you know, I'm gonna use the excuse that it's hard to write on this angle. That's roughly about it. And see, you'll notice it's not like split up into grams, like it's not like 25% grams of protein, 25% grams of fats. That's for calories, and that is for protein. So that is for grams, I mean. So yeah, as long as you're getting 2 grams per kilogram of body weight, like you're pretty sweet. Yeah, I'm just overshooting it because, yeah, more protein's not gonna hurt unless you're having a fuck ton, but no, that's pretty sweet. That's pretty like universal. That would work for like a lot of people if they're not very active. That's what I'm currently doing, and that is the split, an easy way to split up your calories if you wanted to go on a bulk. So if you're going on a bulk, just figure out what your calories are, figure out your maintenance calories, and then figure out your bulk calories. You know, it depends how hard you wanna go. Like, yeah, like, and how active you are as well. Like obviously your maintenance calories are gonna be, your maintenance calories are gonna determine that, but it depends how hard you wanna go, how much fat you wanna put on, how long you're bulking for, like all these different things play into how much you should actually be eating. But yeah, once you figure out your calories, then just split up your calories like that, and that's a pretty solid bulking technique to use. Yeah, and the reason why carbs are important is because your body utilizes carbs so much better when you're in a bulk and when you are training a lot and you're training hard. Basically, your body just uses carbs way better. So you need carbs. Carbs should be in there. They're definitely not the enemy, especially when you're bulking. Like your muscles literally fill up with carbs, basically. So like you need them. Your muscles need to be fed, they need to be energized, they need to be able to carry nutrients to them. Carbs are so important for muscle growth. So yeah, just make sure you're getting your carbs up And yeah, they're in there. And your fats are important as well. Don't demonize fats. It's a really old school like mindset to have. Just back then, it was just common to, you know, demonize fats. Like in the bodybuilding world, it was like, you can eat as much as protein as carbs as you want, just don't have any fats. And like, to be honest, it's not like really necessarily like a wrong thing. Like it's still work. Like you look at the boys back then, they look hectic. But yeah, like fats are still good, like especially for hormone production, and not so much energy when you're in bulk, but hormone production, fats just have so many downstream effects in your body that are good for, yeah, just good for you. So 25%, 50%, 25%, it's a good split to have. It's basically, yeah, that's pretty much it if you want to bulk. It's a basic rule of thumb to follow. And yeah, that's it. Let's get back to cooking. Boom, coconut oil. Well, it's technically MCT oil, but I think it's basically just coconut oil. It's supposed to be really good for your brain, gives you ketones. If it theoretically makes you smarter, I'm gonna use it. I know I'm gonna be smart as fuck in about 10 minutes, so yeah, that's why we use this. A lot of people demonize bacon. Like, yeah, to be honest, it's not really like a great like source of stuff, but if you enjoy it, you can incorporate it in what you're doing. Like, I like bacon and I like eggs. So I like having bacon and eggs. Even when I'm cutting, I like bacon and eggs. But yeah, like this is all accounted for in like my calories and in my grams of protein and all that kind of stuff. So as long as you account for it, what's the you know, what's the point of stressing over bacon? You know, you gotta live life a little bit, be a bit free. It's kind of shit part about bulking as well. If you don't split your like meal timing up like correctly, it's like by the end of the day you've got to eat so much. You've got to eat like all this food in this little window, so it kind of fucks you. So that's what happened to me yesterday, and that's what's happening today by the looks of it. So have a look at that, cuz. Yeah, it tastes pretty hectic. So, well, to me it does anyway. Like a lot of people probably look at that and think chat, but. Chicken and rice, cuz. I don't really know how I'm gonna structure all this, but like structure, like doing the YouTube kind of thing. I'm literally just documenting it for one, for my own purpose, and for two, yeah, if you learn anything or you can see what's possible in 8 weeks. Honestly, I'm just saying it's 8 weeks. It's probably gonna be longer than that, but I don't know why, I just darted at 8 weeks for some reason. But like, this is like the end of the first week and holy shit, I am sore. I forgot how sore and debilitating it is going to the gym and actually training hard. Because yeah, like as I said, I've trained like twice a week over the past like 8 months, like pretty consistently, at least twice a week. And yeah, I just haven't like just been training hard, and now that I'm training hard, it's like, oh shit, like you can barely walk when you're training legs, you can barely move, you can't even touch your chest because it's that sore. But that'll all kind of ease up as, you know, as the weeks go on. It's just getting back into it's going to be a bit rough on the body, but it's weird how like that switch just flicks in your head. 2 weeks ago, I had like no urge or motivation to go to the gym or nothing like that. And then all of a sudden now I'm like watching pre-gym YouTube videos to pump up. I can't wait to be in the gym. My 2 rest days are tomorrow and the day after. And I'm gonna have to like try and fight myself to not go to the gym. So it's a good sign, it's a good thing. Yeah, nah, thanks for watching, and that's the tube. Probably be a bit of a mess right now, like the YouTube, like doing this, because I don't really know how to structure it. But you know, I might do that like every video, like just teach you something, or have a gym session there. I don't know, but I'll try and do one of these a week, see how we go. This is the first one to get it kicked off, and yeah, that's it. All right, cheers.